Well, hello. Before we start the episode, I thought we'd just have a little look at the club on the old internet. So, Goiás Esporte Club. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. I'll look that up for next episode. Is a Brazilian sports club best known for its association football team, located in the city of Goiânia, capital city of the Brazilian state of Goiás. Goiás has won the Brazilian second tier Serie B twice, and also 28 Campeonato Goiano. Okay, so that's the state championship, which will get explained in later on in the episode, and 3 Copa Centro-Oeste. The football team has been a mainstay in the Premier Brazilian League Serie A, and has been promoted to Latin America's Copa Libertadores twice and South America's Copa Sudamerica 6 times. Its main rivals are Vila Nova, Atlético Goianiense, who who were playing in the state championship final, and Goiânia. Goiás has a wide advantage in matches between the two teams. Okay, now the stadium is called the Estadio de Serena, even. So let's bang that in the old Google Maps. And let's go to Brazil. Okay, so we are a long way from the coast. So it looks a fairly big city. And here's the ground. Oh, that's not what it looks like in the game. That can't be right. It says it is. That can't be right, can it? I don't think that's correct. I don't. Where's my little yellow man? Here he is. We must have a better stadium than that. Look here. Look at the state of it. Is there a sign up at the club? That's never it. Come on now. I'm not having that. No, it says it. Let's look up its other name. There we go. That was never going to be right, was it? Here's the ground. So where are we in the country now? Yeah, we weren't even in the right place. Look, State of Goiás. Here we go. That was never right. Bloody Wikipedia. Right, okay. I was going to say, come on. We're a better club than that, you would have thought. That bit will be fitting of the team that we've got. There we go. There's the entrada in the Estadio El Pinero. Can we... We can't really... It's not one of the ones where you can get in the ground, is it? Which is a shame. And can we get any closer? We'll have a look from this angle. Although I think we've already looked at that. Yeah, that's not really showing us much. So let's have a look at the other side of the ground off the old dual carriageway. There we go. Yeah, there's the entrance, look. Okay, so that's not a bad little ground. And they're fairly successful as a state team. And they're a mainstay of the division, it says. They've got some good training facilities next door. Ah, yeah, we'll have a bit of that. Right then, let's get on with the episode. See you in a sec.
Give us your thoughts. You've got to start to use your heads. You play football with your heads. Can we not knock it? Do I not like that? There you go.
Oh, hello and welcome to episode 18 of Can We Not Knock It Season 3. Not recorded anything in ages because it's been Christmas and I've got the puppy. It's a nightmare and I'm just managing to find 10 minutes. Basically, I bought something that just pisses and shits in my house. It's great, but we'll get there. Anyway, so I've got a spare few minutes to record a section of this episode. I know people are waiting for more F1 Manager. And that is coming. I've got nothing recorded at the moment. If you are watching both, bear with me while I get through Puppy Power and then we'll get back to recording that. Right, so how have we been getting on? Finances. We've got 4.4 million in the bank and we've got 4.7 million to spend and we're right on our wage budget though. That's a problem. The wages, we need to sort that out at some point. Club vision, I need to remind myself. I know you're probably already aware of all this because you just watched the last episode, but I'm not. So grow the club's reputation. Yeah, we know all of that. Challenge for the Copa Sudamericana. Challenge for it, bloody hell. Avoid relegation. That we should do. Win the Guyano. Okay, right. So things I've discovered. Well, let's do transfers yet. Did I bring anybody in? I don't know if what you've seen, what you haven't seen. So we'll go through them. Don't know him. Okay, so we bought in Tavara. Central midfield attack. Going to play on the left. If he can get in front of Bueno, which he can't at the moment. He's not exactly set the world on fire, although his stats are ace. But I've been well stocked in that position. We also signed Bindella at cover for left back. He's all right. We signed Galapo, who looks like he's going to be a great player. In fact, he's keeping Dagberto out the side at the moment. Quite pleased with him playing the Mazzala role. And we've signed Luis, right back, wing back, but we haven't seen him play yet because he immediately it doesn't say what he's got. I think it was a stress fracture while he was injuries. Was it lower back stress fracture? Yeah, lifting weights on his first day at the club. Signed him, literally went to the gym and gave himself a stress fracture. Transfers out. Oh yes, that has to. I remember, it's coming back to me now. Right. Not good. So, Keiju, offer came in. he wanted to go to a bigger club. He's gone to Grêmio, if that's how you say it. I know the name of that club, so that must be fairly big news in Brazil. 55,000, yeah, it's a club I don't know many Brazilian clubs, but that is one that I recognise. So we lost him, and as a result of that, Ronaldo did his nut. He was the club captain. He was fifth choice centre back for me as well. Proper played up. Led a player revolt. The whole squad was against me. So there is a way around that, I find sometimes, if you can get away with it and get rid of him straight away, is I banged him straight in the reserves and then sold him. So once he was in the reserves, he no longer showed up as a grievance on the dynamic screen because it wasn't a first team player. Oh no, he wasn't Captain Ronaldo. Sorry, that's Barber. Anyway, it was a highly influential player. So that was causing me problems. So we got rid of him as well for 4.3 million. That was a tidy sum. We've loaned a player out. We got rid of Nathan, who was a nobody, and Bruno Jose, who I didn't really want to leave, but I've got to try and reduce the wage bill somewhere, and he wanted out anyway because he wasn't playing that often, so he's gone. So that's the work we did. What did we spend? 875 on Louise, and we haven't seen 130 grand on Galapo, that's a bargain, and 575 on Bindella, which is probably a little bit over the top, and only 135 for Tavares. So we've done absolute great business. Transfer window is now shut. Okay, so competitions. We are top of that little 2-group thing we were in, and we have been flying. And I mean flying. So you saw the 11-1. And then 1-1, 1-0, 1-1. Then a crazy game where we got a man sent off and 6-6. This game was crazy, honestly. So we even took the lead again right at the death. Oh, and it was, 93rd minute, and then still letting a 96-minute equaliser. It was mental. We had a man sent off 1-0 or 1-1, and then we just went ham on them, just battered them, but couldn't hold on. It was crazy. The craziest game we've been involved in. Then we won 11-0, 3-0, 4-2, 5-0. I mean, we've been smashing it. I'll go through the stats in a minute. But the reason why we've been smashing it, and I didn't really understand Brazilian football, is this is, I think, and I still only think, the state championship that you play first. So, other than who we've got next, Atletico Goianiense, who are our rivals, they are in Serie A, same as us. But if we take, say, I think I've got the best team in the world when we won 11-0, and I was like, what's going on here? They're not in the same division as us. They're minnows. This team here are Serie D that we had the 6-6 with. What on earth? So because they're all in the same state, they pull them from all crap divisions. So I honestly thought, this team is unstoppable, and it's way better than the team that we left in Chile. The players, some of the players is way better, but they are rubbish. So we are now going to play the last leg, second leg in the final against the other Serie A, our team and our biggest rival. It's 1-1 after the first leg, and I think this is for the state championship, and then the league starts, and the Copa Sudamericana, who have we drawn? Let's go through that as well. We have drawn Alianza, who are, we don't know where they are. It normally tells you where that league is. Where on earth are they from? Peru. Why couldn't I bloody see that for love nor money? Bolivia, Atletico Nacional Potosí. They've got 32,000, and River Plate, where we know them from Uruguay. Well, I didn't record that, but I know them from when we played in Uruguay on my private save in FM2023. They're not that big a side, so we've got half a chance of getting through that group, I think. But we really don't know how we stand until we get into the league, when we're playing just teams in our division rather than all these states that we're absolutely battering. And then the other thing I wanted to show you was Eduardo, who was on the transfer list that we took off and started playing up front. He, in this state championship, if I can find him, let's go to picked. Analysis, no. Is it in here? It's in here. Stats, not career stats. Oh my god, this new skin, I can never find anything. On his biography. Oh, it's because it's down here, that's why. Well, this is annoying me. Bear with. Right, we're back, and I found his match ratings. So he's got an average rating of 7.80, and he scored 24 goals in 16 appearances. Oh my god, he is on fire. Another player that's on fire is Bueno. They say he can't play in the middle of the park. He's an attacking midfielder, but with an average rating of 7.83, 15 goals and 8 assists in 16 games. I'd say that's a lot of rubbish. Anybody else stood out? Yes, Tesseros. Oh my god. 15 appearances, an average rating of 7.85, 10 goals and 11 assists. Absolutely on fire. Right, now that's everything except for dynamics, which are still poor, but better than they were. Robson Rees wants more playing time. I've been playing him regular since he asked, forever. I don't know how close we are to finishing that one. And Barber, that was the club captain. He got the ump when we signed Galapo. He was nowhere near the team. He's a club captain, so I've just tried to get rid of him. I couldn't get rid of him, so now he's just going to the end of his contract. We'll use him in an emergency. Anybody like me? No. Everybody still hates me or has no real opinion. So we're finally going to play a game. We're all caught up. It's a big one. It's for the state championship. Vizcarra in goal. Silva right back. Fuentes and Anderson. Yeah, it should be Robson Rees, but I think I'm going to stick with Anderson for this one. Silva at left back. Herrera is not the best player there, but he's playing well, so he keeps his place. Galapo has dislodged Dagberto, which is not good for the future. Youngster, good player, but I want my best players. Bueno on the left of midfield, playing really well. Indio playing well on the left. Tesseros playing well on the right, and Eduardo up front. Anybody not on the bench that should be? You could make an argument for Pareda, maybe. Anybody on the bench that we don't need? Is that the Lopez I'm thinking of? Oh, I've fucked all this up now. Here we go. Yeah, he does play on that side. Okay. Yes, that is the Lopez I'm thinking of, right, the winger. Let's submit the team. It's the same tactic. Oh, this is the problem with it, though, with Tavara. I'm struggling to find a place for him on the bench at the minute because I've got too many foreigners. I made a mistake. So he's going to have to come off. I'm sorry, mate. That's going to cause me issues down the line. can't believe I made a mistake there. Miscounted the foreigners when I was signing them because I had to sign 2 at once. Yeah, whatever. Can't be bothered with any of that. I think this will be different. Let me just change it back to extended. No, not comprehensive. Oh, I did hit it right. Right, then we're away. And no kick-off highlight because it was on key highlight to start with. Right, Indio tries to swing it in. No good. Anderson back to Indio. Beats his man. Oof. We're having a right ding-dong with the manager of this team as well. We have been slating each other in the press. But because it's a local rival as well, I've been proper playing up myself. So we're having a right ding-dong. Every game we slag each other off, and we've had the upper hand, to be honest. We gave them an absolute hammering at their place. I think it was 4 or 5-0. Oh, I tell you what. So we're on top. Oh, he's kept that in. Oof, I tell you what, we're absolutely knocking on the door. Right, 12 minutes. That's a great ball forward for Tesseros. Can he pick somebody out? No, Eduardo didn't attack that then. Should have attacked the space there, mate. Oh, that's well trapped back from Tesseros. He's all over the place. Indio now. Tries to put Eduardo through. It's hopeful. Poor header. Back to Tesseros. Tries to slide Eduardo in down the channel. Oh, he skinned him. One ball's caught us out. Oh, but well covered. And they were in a corner. On the counter. So this is the only other team that's of our level in the division. And this is where we get free kick offside. This is why we get a tough game against these some of the times. Everybody else just ploughing through them. I couldn't understand why we was winning 11-0, and I was like, man, this team is amazing. And that'll be why. So it appears there's like 1 million games in Brazil because we've played so many games and we've not even started the league yet. Also, I think it said that we've won this state championship 29 times in our history. So we're expected to win it, really. What is my wife doing downstairs? She was going to have a kip. So she decided to go in the room underneath the office and smash a bat. Right. Is it time for a shout? I mean, I'd like to demand more, but really they're giving everything they've got at the minute. Playing well. Indio now, he's in space. Pick a man out. Oh, he's gone for it, you greedy git. Outside of his boot. Tried to bend that with the outside of his left peg. Anderson. Herrera. Another ball to Indio. It's all about Indio. He's managed to get it over. Eduardo. Does it count? It's not looking good. I knew it was going to VAR by the way the ref ran. Get in. It's been all of the Indio show. Oh, Eduardo. Poacher's instinct. He's just signed a new contract as well. He's the most highly paid player at the club now at 13.5 grand a week, but I gave him whatever he wanted because he just keeps scoring goals. Big goals as well. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant first half. Avoided anything. Excuse me as well, man. I'm still suffering with this chest infection. Terrible. Yeah, keep working hard. That's what we'll tell them. So Anderson's playing well at the back. I'm glad I kept him in the team. Sorry, it's proper making me voice go up and down as well. Stupid cough. Right, Bueno. All nearly dispossessed, but he gets it through to Eduardo. Back to Silva. That's a great ball through for India, who's through again. He's all fortunate. Falls to Eduardo. Bled. He's giving him a torrid time, is Indio, today. Another one that was on the transfer list. It's one of the first names on the team sheet. Him and Eduardo, transfer listed. What was he thinking? I'm slightly concerned as well. I've called the squad because there were so many players, and then there's that many games. Go on, Eduardo. Oof, that many games. Especially with the continental football. It's going to be 2 a week forever. And I'm a bit worried about the fitness of the players. Well, the stamina of them. So I think there's going to be plenty of players going to get a game. You're going to need a squad in this Brazilian league. Look, they're going nowhere, lads. He says, as this leads to a goal after a 53 pass move. I've had a couple of bookings as well. How can she slam the door so hard it makes the mic vibrate upstairs? Right, Eduardo is through. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, my gosh, that close as that. Was that somebody injured then? No. I'd like another goal now, lads, I think, just to wrap it up. Oh, come on. No more coughing now. Come on, Bueno. Galapo. Eduardo. Through to Tesseros. Wrap it up. Bang. Absolutely smashed home. It's 11 goals for him now, I think. Oh, offside again. Give over. Oh, I didn't see any. Well, I suppose it was a bit tight. Right. Substitution, maybe. Spring Dagberto on. See, I'd like to change Bueno as well, but I can't have Tavera on the bench. It's so annoying. When Luiz is fit, maybe I can bring him on and drop Bindella. mean, it's just too easy. They're playing so well. I can't wait to see what they're like in the league. Probably get murdered. I'd like to think we can challenge for Libertadores places. Go on, Bueno. Oof. So you can't play in the middle of the park, evidently. Whatever. We've only had 35% possession. Absolute masters on the counter. Oh, that's a good ball. He's going to get there. Oh, I thought he was going to get there then. That's what we want. Press them into lumping that then. There was no need for that, Keeps, to be honest with you, but I'm sure we could have played out a bit more calmly than that. Oh, but this is lovely. Eduardo's through again. Keeper kept him in it. But with a 3-1 lead with 10 minutes to go on aggregate, I think we can safely say we're home and hosed here now. They haven't really threatened, have they, at all match? 3 shots, one on target. 2 on 4 here now. We've got 2 players. Look how well they're sprinting back. 2 midfielders streaking back then in front of their players. Oh, again, lovely ball. Sorry. Indio pulling strings, that's a red card. Oh, I hope we have another ding-dong in the press. I can't wait to rub his nose in it. I can't tell you his name. That's how insignificant he is. I can't remember. Oosh. Easy, lads, easy. Do we get a trophy and a ticker tape, do we think? Keeper's ball. Just holds on to it. That's time, ref. There we go. Get in. Yes, we do. So that's our first trophy, although, like I say, we were favourites to win it. But you got to win it. Come on then, here we go. Yes, lads. Oh, man. Fireworks a lot. Let's just sprinkle the paper over this fire. It's a good idea. The fans are happy. We're doing a lap of honour. Get in. First trophy in the bag. And if you've had a ticker tape parade, as far as I'm concerned, that counts as a trophy to go on our trophy screen. Yeah, well done, lads. Congratulations. What's it like winning the Goiano mean to you? Because that's the area, the state that we're in, because we are Goiás, and then we've got our rivals were called something similar, weren't they? Goianese, or however you say it. Yeah, let's be positive. I don't even know what I said. Something about being hard to beat. Right, let's have a look at the news. Yeah, restart that, please. Let's have a little look at what we've... Is there any Brazilians? I want Brazilians, really. Was this you've recommended? A right inverted winger who is 18. and has got 15 acceleration and 13 pace, and can dribble, and it's got flair. Oh, like you, what can't you do? You can't mark or tackle, so you're a bit lightweight. You can't shoot from distance. You can't concentrate, great, and you can't position yourself. So yeah, you need a bit of work. You need some match practice, don't you? Some experience. You're not very strong. He's fairly naturally fickle. He looks alright, he does. He's under contract till 2029. And where's he at? Who are these? They're in our division. Oh, 70,000 capacity. That might be a big outfit. Might be hard to prize away. Oh, sorry, I've gone past that now. So yeah, it just says that we've won it. Blah blah blah. Paul Autura, that's him. 125. The board are pleased. All it leads them to glory. Manager pleases board in win. Past winners. Oh, we haven't won it for a couple of years. Eduardo on form. We'll do the press conference in case to get the chance to slag that fella off. Big favourites. Hardly a surprise. We lived up to the tag. How does it feel? It's a wonderful feeling. How proud are you? Very proud. It was a foregone conclusion. No, we worked hard. We wasn't complacent. After winning, surely the board and fans are going to be even more demanding. You have to compete for trophies. Today is a great moment. Can you build on the success? Of course we can. You've managed to extend your impressive run over Atletico. How do you feel? The fans and media go on about it. I'm not too bothered. There we go. So that was a bit boring. Right, so when are we coming back? We are going to come back for the next two games, I think. We're going to play a continental game in the Sudamericana, and then we're going to play the first league game, and that will be the episode. So, I mean, look at these games. Look. Wednesday, Sunday, 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 Saturday, Wednesday. Superb. This is going to smash the squad to bits. Right, so I will see you in a sec then for the next game. Right, we're back for the next game then, away at Nacional Potosí from Bolivia. Deemed to be the weakest in the group, according to the press. It's only a couple of days later, and then we've got another game on Sunday, so I'm going to have to be careful here. The other right back, Luis, is just come back to fitness. A maximum of 30 minutes, so we're not risking him today. So Silva's going to have to play there. But we'll bring Luis on the bench, because that means that we can take away one of the forwards, couldn't we? No, Parade. You can come out for Tavra now. Yes. I don't think foreigners matters in this, but anyway, what's the squad we're going to go with? Other than that, I think we keep the same. Oh no, Bueno. He's not fit, so actually, Tavara actually plays, and we'll bring Merito back onto the bench. Yes, that's better. Okay, right, so the team: Vizcarra, Silva, Fuentes, Anderson, Silva, Herrera, Galoppo, Tavara, Tefsos, Indio, Eduardo. Actually, I do want to make another change. Anderson for Robson Reese in this game. Although I have just made Anderson captain, but he's playing the league match. Okay, so continental football, let's go. We're away. I've got a big stadium, but there's nobody in it. We know how that feels in Chile for sure. Sorry if you can hear the puppy yelping downstairs. He's been given a time out for a bit in his crate and he's not happy about it. Right, Herrera. That's a great ball to India. Oh my word. Oof, Eduardo tried to get on the end of that. Cleared away though. Robson Reese. Puts his foot on it. Dangerous when they've got time to think. Herrera again. What a ball that is for Galoppo. Oh, he's at the post, but he's going to get the follow-up. What a ball, and what a... Well, it wasn't a finish because he hit the post, but what a strike. And just a little jig. Not sure about your celebration there, mate. Maybe he was rocking the baby. That's only 1 minute 40 into the game. But like I said, this is by far the best team we've managed so far. He's got some good players in his team. Landed on our feet here a little bit, I think. But I think we're going to have to scout youth. I don't think we're going to be able to buy many plug-and-play players that I'm going to be... Oh, that's easy. That was all too easy. Mix-up at the back and Eduardo pounces. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to buy ready-made diamonds. I think we have to find some rough ones and improve them. So we're just not going to have the money to compete with the top boys, I don't think. Bit fortunate that goal, but a goal nonetheless, and it's still not 3 minutes old, the game. Bloody hell. They've had a terrible start. Oh, we're just first to everything. Oh my days. Surely not. Oh, what a finish. Not even 4 minutes into the game. This is madness. Alright, we don't need to see it a million times. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Oh my God. That's awful defending, Silva. Bloody hell. What was that? Terrible. We should get out of this group because I think we'll be better than the Uruguayan side as well for definite. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but there's a couple of good teams in Uruguay, and that's... Oh, it's the team that... Go on then. That's 4, Tavera. Team that Suarez has gone back to. Oh, I think he might have gone MLS now after that, but he was playing there last season. Oh, I can't remember. But it's not who we're playing anyway. It's not River Plate. Come on then, lads. Just put your foot on the ball now and we'll just move on to the next game, yeah? I managed to go 10 minutes without a highlight. Look at that XG, 3.27 after 25 minutes. Long ball over the top, surely that's the keepers all day. Sweeping up. Fuentes now the ball playing defender into Galapo. All caught out. Fair play, that was some good pressing. Silva gets the block in. Comes to nothing. That was a highlight evidently. Indio is absolutely shagged out. And booked. I think he'll be coming off at half time. It's an awful throw-in. In fact, both wingers have been booked. Did well there, he had 3 men on him. Oh, what a layoff from Eduardo. Oh, that's offside surely. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the players them shagged. I know we only had a game the other day. How many are allowed? 5 substitutes. Superb. Indio off for Lopez. Silva, you're going to have to play. Herrera. Meritao. And Galapo for Dagberto? I think so. Then perhaps look at Silva maybe, and maybe Eduardo. I'd like him to get his hat-trick first though. How's that not gone in? How has that not gone in? Man, we are seriously going to have to try and manage his squad's health with all these games coming up. If this is the first time we played 2 in a row and they're already shagged. Couldn't do any pre-season work like I like to because the pre-season's took up by that crazy state championship. This is only Wednesday's game as well, so the double recovery session doesn't come till Monday. I might have to start changing the training and putting more double recoveries in, I think. Right, Lopez. There's his hat-trick. You can come off for a rest in a minute then. Lopez, Tavara, 1-2. Crosses in. Eduardo, great movement. Finish at the near post. Right, now Luis can play 30 minutes, it said. So that's what we're going to do for his debut. And we're going to now Elias. It's been doing all right, but it's about time Babby had a chance off the bench. I might have to change that. No, it's already done. He's a complete forward. I just remember Elias coming off the bench and scoring a few one game, but I've got to be careful because some of them, like I say, were Serie D sides, so it don't mean he's any good. Right, Dagberto. Even though he's not starting, he's going to get plenty of football. Oh, Babby's through. Go on, me Babby. Well, these have been absolutely smashed. Great finish. These have been smashed hard. 3.86 XG. We've had the ball. We've had the shots. Most of all, we've had the goals. Man, look at the state of some of these players. My injuries are going to be a real thing. I'm going to might have to bring out another tactic, so we take a breather. Start doing some in-game management. Because it's going to lead to injuries and goals, mistakes. And a whole lot of squad rotation. Well done, Louise. Come on, I've got a 7 rating already. He's only played 30 minutes. Oh, it's a good ball. Just drifted out of play, unfortunately. There we go. Hat-trick from Eduardo. A good win and a good performance. That'll do for me. We're in it to win it. No. I'm not having a day off. They need, and let me do this quickly, sorry. We need a double recovery in there as well midweek. Luis makes his debut. Eduardo on form. It surely was. He wants an improved deal. I'm not surprised. What's he earn now? $3,000 a week. How old is he? 30. I do that anyway. Take him midfielder left with the role of winger. Yeah, okay. He wants £1,000 a week pay rise. Plus, it's going to cost me 70 grand in loyalty bonus, plus 16 grand, and he wants 3 years. And he gets a 1-year extension after 10 games in his last year. You're not having that. You're not having that. You're not having that. Okay, you're trying it on, was you? Didn't even ask for more money. It's playing well though. And he wasn't asking staff money. Yeah, moving into reserves. Okay, here's the game. We might as well just carry on through to the next game, I think. You might as well see how sausages are made rather than me going away and coming back again. Barber's resumed training. Keep doing the scouting. We'll have a look at that in a bit. I'm looking forward to our first proper league game. See how we shake out against a team of our standing. I don't think those Bolivians are up to much. Somebody's left their agent, the keeper. Dagberto trained his arse off. Robson Reese again hasn't bothered phoning it in. Only player to phone it in this week as well, I might add. Team selection, never listened to that anyway. Yeah, what we need to do, we haven't looked at season preview. Flamengo are tipped odds on to win the league, and Palmeiras, we are 50-1 outsiders, and I think we'll finish predicted to finish 14th. I think we're better than that, surely. I can't think who have we got next. Atletico. They're tipped to finish 8th. Press conference won't take you a minute. Yeah, he's had a fine start. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I'll get on with him. It's fatigue a problem. No, we're used to it. Yeah, Eduardo, do you think he'll start? Do you think? Yeah, we'll do squad rotation. No, we're going to be successful this season. Of course we're going to be successful this season. Right, these are going to come thick and fast, these games. Man, we're hardly doing any training. There's an argument for doing a double recovery that day as well. We'll have to see how we get on. They expect us to get beat, both the board and the fans. Expectations, challenge for the main cup, avoid relegation, be competitive in the other cup. Well, I think you, unless I'm reading this wrong, I think we're a better team than that. Man, how good have you got to be not to be? Because I think the players look really good. Indio signed his contract. And we're away. Opposition's instructions, just do what the ass man says. So, Louise, can you do a game? 45 minutes. Well, you're going to have to start. Okay, the centre halves look fit enough. Silva does not, so we're going to have to play Bindella now. So now we've got the 6 foreigner problem, but Tavara is battered. So Bueno comes back in. That solved the foreigner problem. Everybody else fit enough to start. Maybe not Indio, but we can replace him during the game. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. It's the same team. Let's go. All the pressure is on them. What have we got to lose? Yeah, we're really not positive, are we? Nice stadium. Right, here we go. We're away. Let's see what goes on. Let's see where we're at. I think we might have to do a few episodes a season. I'm sorry, but I don't just want to do it as well where you see 3 at the start, 3 in the middle, 3 at the end, and then say, oh, this is what happened. Surely you want to go through the journey. So we'll do one, and we'll do this one, and then we'll come back fairly soon. See how we're getting on. If it's a season that's petering out, then obviously we won't do as many. But if we're up thereabouts, then doing all right for ourselves. Or in a relegation battle, maybe, then what I'm saying is we won't be doing many episodes of mid-table mediocrity. Right, okay, this is not as easy as that game in the cup, is it? They've already done more than that Bolivian side already. Plus we're not about 10-0 up after 4 minutes. This is a bit tighter and a bit more like a football game. Okay, in fact we're getting murdered. It's time to light a fire under 1 or 2 of them. Oof, I tell you what a stinger that was. That could have gone anywhere. Right, well, this has been a bit of a shock to the system, to be honest with you. I'd expected us to have had a shot by now. Oh, that's an awful ball. Oh, Luigi, let that drift over your head. Keeper's kept us in it. Danger's not gone yet, though. Not a single shot registered. Oh, here we go. We've got a corner. Oh, I thought we were going to score for that then. Absolutely shithouse him in the first half. which is a nice move. Which is the best we've done all game. Eduardo, oh, not quite, but Indio's there. Oh, he smashed that though. He just put his foot through that and cleared it. Oh, that's unlucky, Glapper. You nearly got there then. Straight at the keeper. Well, we weren't in that, was we, really? We've had all the ball, I think, it said. 60% possession. Done nothing with it, mind. Right, Bueno. Oh, that's a great turn. And that's put Eduardo. What a ball. Oh my God, he's at the post. What a start that would have been to the second half. Holy shit. Corner. Yep. Well, I'm going to have to take Louise off now. He's only supposed to be doing 45 minutes. Come on, get into that. Oof. Oh, that's terrible, Herrera. Oh, no, you fouled him. Oh, don't get sent off, mate. Okay, right. Right, you're coming off, Herrera. Just on that alone. And Louise is going to have to come off for Silva, who's hardly fit himself. That'll do for now. And we've still got 2 windows left for substitutes. And 3 to play with. Oh, unlucky Fuentes. Trying to think what other change I can make. A positive one. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, we'll swap Glappo with Bueno and we'll bring Dagberto on. And I'm thinking about swapping Eduardo. Well, maybe not. What we got in the wings. Ayrton for Tesseros. Forgot about old Ayrton. He's not a bad little player either. Actually was first choice until Tesseros started pulling up trees. I thought that had gone in then. I thought he'd sneak that in at the near post in a mix-up. Luckily not. Come on, not a set piece. Well done, Bindella. Well done, lad. Is it? Oh, I was going to say, is he onside? Got a corner out of it. So this has been a lot tighter than I expected, which I quite like, to be honest with you. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. Is he on? No. He's coming off. He's coming off. Oh, according to their XG, they should have scored by now. Come on, can we pinch it at the end? Come on, Tom, what have you got? Oh, a good ball to Glappo, or cut out though. It was a bit telegraphed. Right, hung in the air. Oh, that's trouble though. Oh, well done, Bindella. Oh my God, and somehow he's managed to still get hold of the ball and fire it in the bottom corner in the last minute. So it is going to be tougher. I mean, he shouldn't let him through there, but he comes in. It's great recovery. Oh, he plays it against the other defender. Oh, that's so fortunate for them. Okay, well, we start the league campaign off with a loss. But we kept the players on side, so that'll do. Didn't take our chances yet. We can bounce back. It's never nice to lose in the last minute. They did deserve it, but I don't want to say that. We were the better team. That's what managers say, even though we weren't. Look at the XG. Okay, right. Season kicks off. Blah, blah, blah. Press conference. I'll sort that. Right, so when are we coming back? God, I mean, look at all these games. Jesus Christ. How many games is there a season? $38. Bear with me. That's some good YouTubing. Every 7.6 games. So, just working out when to come back. We will come back. Oh man, we got Flamengo next. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are going to come back for Volta Redonda, Palmeiras, and America. Right, that's what we'll do then. I'm going to remember that. So what did I say? Volta. No problem. Right, well, thanks for watching. Hope that wasn't too waffly. They normally are. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, ta-ra a bit.